Hi guys, welcome back again. This is the Spooky Night podcast. Okay, this episode 2 will be regarding taxi driver. Actually, this story is my experience as a taxi driver back in those days in early 2000s. So the story is about a place that last time they used to say that very, very spooky, but then because of I need to go back fast, so I decided to take that shortcut ways. Okay, guys, this area is very spooky. Sometimes when you go there, you can feel that this is not a good place, so that I can reach to my passenger destination as fast as possible, but without speeding. That's for sure. Okay, the story goes. Last time when I drive a taxi. Those days when I was, I think, very early 30s, because want to cari makan, extra money, so I decided to take up taxi driving as a so-called relief driver at night. So one day I pick up a passenger at this Far East Plaza. Not Far East Plaza. I forget the name. It's at Scotts Road there. That one is so-called my so-called. Yes, I'm sorry about that because sometimes we try to call back. It does really take time for us to remember. Okay, just cut short this story. Okay, I pick up a guy at this Far East Plaza. So when I pick him up, this gentleman look very so-called humble guy, very talkative, right? And he kind of like very nice passenger to me, and yet he sat in front with me, talking. Quite a young chap. I think maybe he just after work. At that time was, I think, around almost 2 or 1:30, almost 2 a.m. Okay, so I pick him up. I say, okay, hi sir, where you going to? You say, my passenger says he's going back home to Bishan area. I think Bishan Thompson area there. Okay, so for me, instantly I would think, okay, this is the best way to go. So I decided to go by the Mount Pleasant Road. You know, last time they called the police academy at Thompson there. Remember? Okay, that road. So that road is kind of like a private road, and it's kind of dark too. So I just proceed with the route that I decided to. And anyway, my passenger is like, uncle, just go any way you want, as long as I reach home fast. Okay, good. So I also want to go back home fast. So when I drive into that Mount Pleasant Road, really at the back of Onraet Road. I think Onraet Road, yeah, I think so, Onraet Road. Okay, please correct me whether it's if I'm right or wrong, because Mount Pleasant Road is Onraet Road. Sorry, yeah, this is Onraet Road. Okay, so I drive into the Onraet Road. You know the Onraet Road. The road itself is like kind of bendy type of road, and at the side of the road is all those like landed property, all those white horse people stay there. Okay, and those big trees are all those trees like this so-called entity love these trees so much, especially they call the kapon. Okay, so while driving along the road, we were talking like casually, and this guy like laughing and joking with me, talking about the experience, everything. But when approaching one junction, not junction, sorry, a bend, a sharp bend, and that bend, at the end of the bend is a big tree, But I noticed my passenger was like so-called very talkative, like love to talk type of guy lah. So I think when we approach that band, it's a right band, but then suddenly he keep quiet, totally shut his mouth. Then I feel like something is not right here. This guy is sing something, but I just don't care. I just keep quiet. I don't want to say anything or ask him, hey, what happened, bro? But when I decided to ask him, when I reached at the end of the Onraet Road to turn left out to Thompson Road, then he started to say, Uncle, did you see anything just now already at the bend there under the tree? Walao, from that moment, I kind of like, well, I think this guy sees something like just now. I say to him, what happened, bro? No longer, just now when you reached the bend, we were talking very casually. Then suddenly you notice I'm very quiet, right? Yeah, but what did you see? But he tell me something that makes me really...
Guys, how do you feel if you really experience this type of things right in front of you?
Waving at the taxi that we are in. So I think, like, say for example, like the Kak Ponti want to hitchhike on my taxi lah. Wow, then I say, are you sure? Serious, bang. I mean, I'm not telling you lies. That's why I was very damn quiet, because I'm too scared to see the thing, right? So I keep myself very quiet lah. But then, thank God, nothing's happened. On that time, I quickly so-called reached the destination that my passenger wants. After that, I straight away close shop for the day. Of course, eventually also I have something to be home fast also lah. Thank God that was the day when I say, oh yeah, I'm kind of lucky that I get this kind of passengers that very, very friendly, very talkative, and yet he's kind of a steady guy lah. He don't really like jump and scared like wow, why you see this one? Because if in this kind of situation, if this fellow is really panicky type of guy, so-called, all those big trees waiting for us to kiss them. Okay, guys, I hope these stories maybe try not to pass through that road lah. But I myself as a taxi driver, so I heard a lot about this Onraet Road lah. But then because of time consuming to make a big way to Bishan, I decided to cut short on it. Okay, guys, thank you for staying in tune. So I think I'll meet you guys the next episode. The next episode for my Spooky Night podcast. Thank you so much, brother.
Stay tuned for the next episode. If you really like this episode, please share it.